Hey, so I'm back. Right now, I'm planning on doing um, the Stow and Go seat lid. So I already took the seats out, and what I want to do next is take the lids off. Yeah. So the first step here is going to be to take uh, the bolts. There's 4 bolts, uh, 2 on each side, and we'll take those off. And what will happen is this cover will come straight off. A 10 millimeter. Let's see here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's important to get the right size ratchets or sockets, because if the socket is too big, it will just spin. Planning on having a little bit more of a wooden kind of feel to this lid, and it might be raised up much higher, so kind of wanting to just take this out and come up with my own way of doing this. And you just pull it out, and that's it. So it opens up this whole space to a lot more storage. But I'm going to put these nuts back on there. So that they're not lost in the future. I've removed the first, or the driver's side, Stow and Go floor cover, and there's a lot of space there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lot of space that we opened up. And so I'm going to do it to the passenger side next. So let me get started on that, and we'll get back to you. Yeah, so I'm just looking at the Stow and Go compartment, and I want to remove the carpet on this side. I already removed the carpet on the other side, and I want to do it on this side, but it's going to require some more removal of the trim pieces. So let me show you how that's done. Essentially, I'm just going to remove these covers, and it will give me access to this, to the nuts that are holding this down. You're just gently pressing on them. I might remove this one too, because it'll give more room for the plastic to flex. So now I'm just going to pry up the carpet, and it should come straight up. Oh, that's right, there's plastic hand nuts here. There should be 2 of them and 1 over here. Where is that at? This side only had 1. There we go. And then here's the second one. Up and above the carpet. Yep. Oh, come on. It can be quite unflexible. Quite rigid. Just gonna keep prying until it comes up. Alright, and that's it, it's out. See, if you're messing with water in here, the last thing I want to do is have mold. There's the nut! You know, I was just finishing up the carpet removal from the passenger side Stow Go area, and I found that one nut. Somehow it worked its way under the carpet. Go figure. Sweet. Oh, hi. Well, so we're back at the van, and I'm taking a look at the rear seats. This is the rear row. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts going through there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they should come out, but maybe I'll take this Phillips head screw out and this Phillips head screw out to make sure that the plastic comes with it. Get started on that right now. The dog got out. Basically, these 2 Phillips head screws are holding down this plastic piece. Yeah, see? basically just hand tight in there. It's just a cover. I'll make the other bolts accessible. It's off. Alright, so I'm going to keep going here. I think I might be able to get this out. That's loose enough. Size of that. That's hardened. Wow. Let me see if I can get you in here. There you go. Basically just taking this last bolt out here. I'm expecting the seat to come right out. Oh boy. Come on now. There we go. Progress. Yes. All right. So now this thing should come right up here now. Yep. There we go. This one's lighter. Oh, it's still heavy though. Oh my. If I were ever to do this again, I probably would recommend starting with the bolts on this cover here. I know I took that off already, but you're better off starting with these bolts in the back. Here and here. Oh wait, those are the nuts, right? And then once we pull this cover off, we'll have access to the big bolts. See, they can pop right out. This one too. Well, that one already came up. Wow. No, it's still in there. There you go. So I'm just about ready to take that bolt and that bolt out. As soon as I do, I'll lay it back down and I'll take the other two bolts out and this whole seat will get lifted up. Here we go. Kind of have an awkward angle. Let me see if I can get you better. Alright, so now that the seat's been unbolted here and here, we're going to lay it back down and take the other two bolts off. Alright, this should come straight up now. Ciao. Spring loaded. Okay. Alright, we are finally out. It's basically going to just lift this up and stow it in the garage. Look at all that space. Oh, that is so worth it. Alright, so let's take a look at this. I bet you could just unplug that. Screwdriver. Like that. And then it stows like that. And that like that. Removing this wasn't necessary. Apparently there's a little tab, a red tab, like its own little seatbelt release